Hello and welcome to the MJS review. Now today is a new day for my channel, as I'm not going to have these hate boners with humanity. Mind you, they're still there, but I'm not going to complain about them. Instead, I will talk about something that I honestly and truthfully like to talk about: film. Now many of you think, oh boy, another film critic, just what we need. Well, guilty as charged. I mean, I don't really know how to say it. I don't really know. Well, I'll try my best. I'm still feeling guilty after the Roger Ebert death, which, even though I didn't cause, I still feel sad about a month later. Yeah, talk about overcompensation. But I still feel like there needs to be a stabilizing voice in film criticism. I'll try my best, and I hope many of you will follow me along in this journey, as I will take a look at films that I actually like to talk about. Oh, don't worry, there will be films that I will get angry at, but there will be films that I genuinely do not like. Which, to be fair, there are a lot of them. But nevertheless, today is the first film. It's a deeply moving and touching film that I discovered on Netflix instant streaming, and I suggest that you see it. It won Best Picture for 1980 in the Oscar category, that is, and was on both my favorite critics, Siskel and Ebert's top 10 list of 1980. The film, Ordinary People. The film was written by Alvin Sargent, known famously for writing the 1973 dramedy classic Paper Moon. Most recently, he's had writing credits for all 4 of the Spider-Man movies, including last year's reboot. The film was directed by Robert Redford, and I don't need to say anything about Redford acting-wise or involving the filming of the Sundance Institute. But I would like to briefly speak about his directorial credits. Most famously, he was known for 3 films in the 90s besides Ordinary People, and Ordinary People was made in 1980 if I didn't mention it. But he was known for A River Runs Through It in 1992, Quiz Show in 1994, and The Horse Whisperer in 1998. And then there was a film made in 2000 I don't want to talk about. But nevertheless, back to Ordinary People. The film stars Donald Sutherland, insert Hunger Games joke, President joke here, Mary Tyler Moore, Timothy Hutton, and Judd Hirsch. I don't like to reveal spoilers, so I'll just explain this. Timothy Hutton is the son of Donald Sutherland and Mary Tyler Moore, in this film, that is, and is dealing with the accidental death of their older son, Buck. I'm not going to explain how Buck dies, because that's actually a major plot point, and I don't feel like giving spoilers. That's the other thing about my reviews. I'm not going to give spoilers. I'm just going to give you the brief plot and just go from there. What follows is a harrowing, tragic, and often really genuine drama about the disintegration of a family. And I really haven't had that great of a family life either. I'm not going to go into the details, but let me just put it this way: it's not all violet. It's not all roses and what have you. Which I will. Speaking of roses, I will talk about the War of the Roses. But furthermore, it's an honest, genuine film about real people. Well, not really real, actually, but about people who are actually intelligently explaining their emotions and explaining how they're trying to solve it. And Judd Hirsch's character is actually trying to help Timothy Hutton in his way, and it's actually not a bad performance by Hirsch. Surprisingly serious, mind you, as he was coming off the TV show Taxi at the time. But it was still nevertheless a great performance by Hirsch as a psychiatrist who's willing to listen to Hutton's problems. And I'm not gonna reveal any spoilers from there. It's well acted, solidly directed, and surprisingly well, and it's very well written. I've already mentioned how great some of the dialogue is, but, well, not some of the dialogue, you just have to see for that for yourself. But furthermore, it's a truly sincere film that is serious, and I'm not going to call it a chick flick because it won 4 Oscars, including Best Picture, and to lump it in with all those awful Sex and the City movies, I'm not going to do that. But furthermore, it's a really great film, and I highly suggest you check it out on Netflix Instant Streaming or at your local video store. Well, not video, but let's go Barnes & Noble. Let's go with that. But, well, that's it for the MJS review. Next week, I'm going to cover a subject that I've already mentioned at one point, but I've never really fully explained myself. Until next time.